Boom, ever onward tribe. I have told this story before. It's not mine. It's an old parable, but it's one that I love to share. And since we've got this great format to do it in, I want to share it with you now. It's a story, a Native American kind of story or fable that talks of a grandfather and a grandson. I get fired up thinking about it. That's how good this story is. A grandfather and grandson at a campfire. They're sort of talking about life. So the grandfather is obviously passing these lessons along to his grandson. His grandson's in rapt attention. I picture this, of course, like in some unbelievable mountainous terrain with gorgeous country and a teepee and probably a battle axe, a bow and arrow, and a couple horses, and maybe a buffalo hide around the two of them sitting at a fire. But the grandson is taking all this in from the grandfather, and he kind of starts wrestling with something. The grandfather can see this. He says, "What's going on?" He's like, you know so much, grandfather. I don't know how I could ever be like you. Like, how can I become, this great or a good man, really on the most basic principles?" And the grandfather says, "Well, there's a great way to answer that." And he says, there's a fight going on inside you. It's going on inside of all of us. And it's two wolves that are fighting, and they're fighting for your soul. And the grandson's like, "Wow, that's heavy. Okay. What are the wolves?" And the grandfather says, "Well, the first wolf is envy and jealousy and anger and rage and deceit and dishonesty." And the grandson says, "Okay, what's the other wolf?" And he says, "Well, that wolf is grace and integrity and love and kindness and justice." And the grandson thinks about it for a while. He's like, "Whew. So, grandfather, how do I know which wolf will win?" And he just simply says, "The one you feed." Ever onward.